Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to exit the donut.
I told you I don't want to join your super secret boy band.
Recently completed agenda item. Team up with reformed Doctor Doom to neutralise Madame Mask and hand her over to S.H.I.E.L.D. Ask genius biochemical engineer Amara Pereira on another date. In progress agenda items. Continue to investigate Madame Mask's thefts of several powerful items across the world, including a theft at Stark Tower in Japan. Find out what the fuck is up with the biohack ninjas that were trailing Madame Mask.
Hello guys of the CRAA-Nation, this is Sean here. Right, this brings us now to Iron Man issue number 6. Now, first thing to note, this is the first thing I actually noticed when I picked up this issue, was they've changed the artist of the issues. The artist has changed. Some things I like, I don't like others. I'll let you know. Anyway, this issue is very much a War Machine issue, as he's on the cover, and we jump straight to Japan with Rhodey, or War Machine, I'm assuming, looking away at the tower, pulling up footage from the robberies in the silhouette, and next thing you know, he goes all armed crazy whilst an old Japanese lady throws a sponge in his face. Anyway, him and Tony have a bit of a talk. Tony's there saying, well, as long as you wear the armour, you're in my debt. And Tony sent Rhodey there to find some clues, because apparently he has other things on his mind. While he leaves Rhodey to investigate what goes on there. Turns out the other things on his mind is the lovely doctor, the biochemical engineer, Amara. Now, Amara's there with Tony, and they're just gabbing away before Tony's let's go get the best waffles ever in a really cheap, danky diner. Let's have a look. Some crappy hole in the wall diner that Tony has randomly decided has the best waffles in the world and thinks it's cute to be this rich and eat there. So, they go for dinner, and this is what I mean. Looking at her face and Tony's face, Tony looks like Christian Bale. Not Tony Stark, he looks like Christian Bale there. You know when Christian Bale lets his beard grow out? Think of Reign of Fire, Dark Knight Rises, the start of the film, that sort of stuff. That's what he looks like. Anyway, this is about to continue, but then of course Tony's bum boy comes in, Doctor Doom. Won't this guy just fuck off? He's horning Tony now. This is stalking, right? This is the point of stalking. This is the point where Doctor Doom has some shrine dedicated to Tony in his bedroom, much like Helga from Hey Arnold, and he just needs to leave him alone, really. Anyway, he's talking to Tony. Tony obviously still doesn't trust him after the countless things. Mind you, he did destroy the universe. Secret War spoiler. I'm not going to say much because not really much happens, and this is my big thing with this issue. Not much happens. It is literally near enough an entire issue dedicated to two people having breakfast, and then it gets gate crashed. So, yeah. We cut back to Rhodey, who's in Japan, and he goes to an underground nightclub to find clues towards this robbery. And again, it's annoying because not much happens, and it's really, really annoying. I love Iron Man, and this issue was hard for me to get through. I really don't like the art. They should have stuck with the other artist, because that is just, I can't see anything. I can't make out facial expressions properly. I may as well go read a normal book, because that's what I've got to rely on. I've got to rely on how it's written. This is a graphic novel, guys. Come on. Anyway, we move on through. Rhodey gets his clues from the lady. He gets a name, and he tells her where to go. And then we go back to Tony, currently serving or having breakfast in this town. And of course Amara says, "What does Doom want?" And Tony's just given up. He's just hands in face, which made me laugh. It pulled the issue back a bit for me. Made me laugh. I don't know. I've stopped asking. And then Doom's just there looking away, and Tony's got his suit on him. And that's just about it. It's literally in circles, going round and round and round of Doom going on about this, and it really upset me because I was reading this issue, and there's not much for me to talk to you guys about. There isn't. There's not even jokes I can make. Not even jokes I can make. And I'm sat here reading this issue about two people having breakfast together after a lovely night. This review's taking place one day just before Valentine's, and anyone reading comics one day before Valentine's or making videos clearly doesn't have a Valentine. And it's just depressing to read this. It was hard to get through this issue. Not much happens at all. So we cut through, and as I'm talking now, I'm literally, the reason I'm not talking about what's going on as I'm showing you the slideshow, the images, is because nothing happens. There is nothing happening. It's literally a boring conversation. And thank God it ends soon, because we go back to Rhodey, who picks up a car. You see some genius, the name that got dropped to him. Rhodey's there, picks up the car and flies the car away, thinking that this guy's one of the ninjas. Crashes the car, turns, and he's trying to shoot Rhodey. Rhodey drags him out of the car, nice try, Bob. And then a sword comes on. Turns out the ninjas were the two girls in the car with him. Oh, lovely. And then the two girls, I'm not even going to attempt to impersonate because I really don't want to be racist. But this actually made me laugh. At least I finished the comic with a giggle to myself. A sexist American doesn't even see us as a threat and didn't even look. Shame on you. And Rhodey replies, I feel really bad about that now. Not just because, you have a glowing ninja swords at my neck, but to be fair, I was given some bad intel. And then they swipe at him, and then it's to be continued. And that's where the issue ends. And my God, I can't wait for next month's issue so I can forget about this. As a whole, these new issues so far of Iron Man have been better than the start of the other Iron Man, but bloody hell, what a step back, guys, really. I can't even make jokes. I don't even know how to make jokes or what to say to you guys. It was just a really boring issue. And I'm just going to get started on the Batman review, because that was actually good. That issue was amazing this month. Anyway, time to score the comic. The comic gets a 4 out of 10. It would have got less, but it made me laugh at the end. The artwork was horrendous. I couldn't make out facial expressions. I had to read the text. It was practically just a normal book. This is a graphic novel, guys. Graphic. As in, I want to read it. I want to be able to see people's faces, the illustrations. I want to see the detail. I don't want to just read it like a normal book. Anyway, that's my thoughts. If you guys want to be part of the CRAA-Nation, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Peace out, and may the power protect always. Power protect you.